Hey everyone. Tonight's show is about to start. You are watching Lights Out Live with Indie with Kids. I'm Katie Mann, and tonight I'll be joined by my husband, Jacob Mann, and we'll be talking about whatever comes to mind. We actually had a really good conversation here in the studio, and I added that all to our list of things to talk about. So we are live from Edge Media Studios in downtown Indy. Thank you so much to Edge Media for hosting us tonight. And thank you to our sponsor, Gateway Health through Hancock Health, where they've sponsored our show through the end of the year. And we're so excited to have them on board. We'll tell you a little bit more about them later. So share, like, and tell your friends to join in with you. See you in a second. And we're back. I'm Katie Mann, and again, we are at Edge Media Studios in downtown Indy. I am joined by my handsome husband, Jacob.
I made it in.
You made it in? Yeah, I told him not to come in and go into the microphone.
I had to run around the corner and close doors and make sure everything was working
had
right.
to, got to, wanted to. I don't know.
Tough.
So,
Stuff.
I'm going to log on here, but we love it when you guys participate in conversation with us. Hey, Megan. Hey, Aaron, two of our top fans on here tonight. So excited to have you guys with us. We just want you guys to participate in the conversation. We'll kind of let you guys lead the way this conversation goes. But I can tell you right now that we got to talk about what everybody out there is dealing with.
What are we dealing with? I don't even know.
I made a list of what some of my Facebook friends have been dealing with today.
For the record, I don't even know what the title of the show is. I did a quick copy paste and hit start. I don't know what we're doing.
The title of the show is Lights Out Live.
Well, but I mean, like, I don't
know what the topic is.
I have no idea what we're talking about tonight.
Tonight, it's like a buffet. Like, think about Ponderosa or Ryan's Steakhouse.
Okay, so it's not going to be the best show we've ever had then.
It is going to be exactly the best show that we've ever heard. Could they hear Robert there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah,
We've got two new producers here tonight. Robert's been with us before. Also, B-Rad has been with us before. But
talking in your ear, but
he was talking in my ear. You guys couldn't hear that. He was
doesn't
making
have the
fun
guts
of us.
to put it out live.
Sarah Ritchie says, I'm a new viewer. Hello from Newcastle. Well, hello, Sarah. Welcome. Usually we have some amazing topics for you tonight. Tonight we have a plethora of topics. And
See,
we'll
you
even
can't say amazing topics and then threaten them with the Ryan Steakhouse of topics. That doesn't sound amazing
I thought
to
kids
me.
really liked Ryan's Steakhouse.
Kids do.
Kids do, not adults. So what's the adult version of Ryan's Steakhouse?
Man,
I don't think there is one.
Well, I mean, if you want it to be amazing, then I think what we have to do is
St.
one of those Brazilian steakhouses.
Ooh, Tucano's is pretty good. What's the one downtown though that everybody likes? Oh, where's our producer? Fogo de Chao. This is the Fogo de Chao of shows tonight.
There you go.
Sponsored by Gateway Hancock Health.
So it's gonna cost you a little bit extra, and then you're gonna have a hard time walking home afterwards because you're so full.
It's so good. But now you can take the red line.
Yeah.
You don't have to walk home. So we'll share more of that. Aaron says buffets are the best. And Valerie says, hi. Top fans here tonight. Nathan. Do you know Nathan? Nathan Bird?
Yeah, I know Nathan.
Do I know Nathan?
Yeah, I go to the race with him every year.
Nathan. Hey. Good to have you here tonight. So we've got Megan. We've got Gina. And even you are watching the show.
Yeah, I'm watching.
And so am I. So thank you to all of you guys watching. So let's get started. Here's what a lot of my friends have been dealing with today. I just kind of took note of everything going on. First, we have car accidents, getting rear-ended. No fun. Lice, we don't. This is like my Facebook friend collection of drama today. Strep throat, homework woes, dirty diapers, 7 days of Mondays, and making it all stretch until payday.
And I have to memorize this list?
No, that almost sounded like a Cards Against Humanity game right there. Here's the hand. What's the topic?
Yeah.
Things that suck.
That'd be a good show. We should do a Cards Against Humanity show.
Oh
one
my
night.
gosh, you guys. Does anyone out there play Cards Against Humanity? I think everybody out there.
How could we make that interactive? Could we pull out a card and then have everyone submit a comment?
Yeah, we could.
That'd be kind of fun.
My thing would be, how can we make that clean?
Well, it's Lights Out
PG-13.
Live.
Lights Out
It's
Live.
supposed
Yeah,
to be
but
once your kids are
PG-13.
asleep.
PG-13 here.
Oh,
I mean, some of these moms out here are nursing babies. Dads are holding bottles, of milk for their babies.
All right.
No.
I've got a question. No. I've got a question. If you enjoy some weekend words on your TV shows,
We got to tell people the weekend words because we did have somebody say that
They don't know what
Sarah
weekend words
said
are?
it's her first time.
Okay.
I didn't know what weekends were until right before the show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
Oh, okay. Weekend words. Okay, weekend words are cuss words, basically. Like it's a phrase that we learned from some teachers. I think.
The idea is like you stub your toe really hard in front of your kids, you can yell.
Ooh,
You
weekend
can
words.
literally yell weekend words.
Yeah, like
It's
instead of
funny.
saying the actual. So here we just supplement weekend words.
So here's my question.
Okay.
If you are an adult that likes some weekend words, at what age do you stop watching? So when you are bottle feeding a 3-month-old kid, are you super conscious about that? Are you?
I'm not.
Are you watching whatever you want? And if you do watch whatever you want, at what age do you say like, okay, I can't do that anymore? Like it's too much.
I think the people that do that are the same people who won't drink wine when they're nursing because it'll go to the baby. So they're
No,
kind of
that's-
like,
that's
the
totally
cuss
different.
words will go to the baby too.
No, I think that's totally different. I think not drinking while you're feeding a kid makes sense.
No, I mean not while you're.
No.
I mean, not like one for me, one for you.
No.
like,
I mean, if you're abstaining from drinking any alcohol while breastfeeding, that makes perfect
no
sense.
judgment. You can do that, but like I'm guessing that you may have the same idea that those words would be into your baby's brain and psyche as well.
I don't know. That's why I want to see.
I want to know.
What
We
people
have
say.
some moms out there, so tell us, and dads.
Yeah.
Erin says, lice hit my preteen last week. She has the thickest hair ever. Oh, Erin, yes. My friend that's dealing with it, specifically her daughter has curly hair. I'm not looking forward to the whole lice thing, but I hear we can outsource it.
Does anybody look forward to life? Is there okay? So along with my weekend words
Look at
question,
you.
I have to know: is there a mom or dad out there right now? Like I can't wait for lice.
Well, like,
I'm so excited.
I
I'm
feel
so
like
ready. I've got the combs.
It's kind of like chicken
I've got
pox.
the shampoo.
I wish it was kind of like chicken pox, where you knew, like, hey, if my kids are going to get chicken pox, I wish we could just get it over with because you only get it once. Like, if you just, I'm like itchy now. If you know,
that's one of those things. If someone mentions lice or something,
I know.
or-
How many of
yeah.
you guys are itchy out there? But it's kind of like, wouldn't it be great if you knew that there's a very large chance that at some point your kids will contract lice? Wouldn't you just want to get it out of the way? But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Well,
You can
if-
get it over and over.
Yeah, I was going to say,
and
if I knew
over
it was
again.
only going to be once, then yeah, I guess I'd probably encourage that.
Yeah. Okay, so Megan Gamble says she wants to do the show with the weekend words. Cards
Okay.
Against Humanity. We'll have to come up with a good one. I think that sounds like a really good holiday themed one.
Okay, sure.
And maybe we'll have Megan on the
With
show.
we could have some eggnog.
Eggnog and weekend words.
What if? Oh, I know what we could do.
Maybe
We
we'll
could
just create a whole new game called Weekend Words.
we could get like 3 or 4 people in here to actually play the game, and then one person who, instead of drawing a card, picks one thing from the comments. So the rest of us aren't looking at the comments. Maybe.
Okay, if you guys want to play along
Yeah.
and be here live in the
It'd be
studio,
fun.
let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Sandra says hello. She she has a lot of weekend words. Sandra was at our rock climbing event this past weekend.
Oh man, my
Sarah-
fingers still hurt from that.
Yeah, Sarah
I-
says my kids sit in on whatever I watch. They just know only grown-ups are allowed to say the bad words. Sarah, you're the kind of mom that I am. I agree.
But what is on your hand?
Oh yeah, that's
Is
paint.
that paint?
It's paint. I know you haven't been home all day.
I
You've been working
know.
here at Edge Media Studios. So
Oh man.
Valerie says my husband and I had a discussion tonight about who uses more weekend words. Who do you think it is in our family? You or me or
That
the kids?
uses more. Wait, hang on. Uses them ever, or slips up and uses them in front of kids? What's the question?
Well, both.
Uses them more ever in day-to-day life? Me. Slips
Oh,
up in front of
really?
kids? You.
Oh, I feel like I have
If you
more
were to
weekend
ask our
words.
kids who uses more weekend words, they would say you.
I feel like my friends always answer the phone and they're like, "Hey, Katie, we're on speakerphone. My kids are in the car." That's when you know you're the special friend. You're like, "Do you warn everybody, or is it just because I'm on the phone?"
right.
I don't know. Erin says, "I've been itchy for 2 weeks and checking like crazy." Lots of people talking about the lice here. My kids have heard Aaron says, my kids have heard all the weekend words and know not to use them. Stephanie says, I watch what my kids watch during the day, and then I watch what I watch in the evening. Okay, so here's a question for Stephanie out there. Have you ever been in the car and driven a very long distance without your children and realized that either the DVD player or the radio are still playing children's songs?
Oh yeah, like you're like
all the time.
you're like halfway to work and you're like, why am I listening to Kids Bop still? I'm all by
Bop
myself.
is pretty good though, because it's at least normal songs. He's looking at his friends like, what? So too much. So Valerie says her kids say her husband uses way more weekend words. So I think this is.
Ooh, is that a live poll, Valerie? Did you just ask them? Because that's
I know.
awesome. If you
Did you
did.
turn to your spouse and be like, okay, who uses the most? So, okay, so you asked me about the paint. I kind of want to talk about what happened today in the house while you were away.
What are you painting?
What do you think I'm painting?
Well, I know what you're supposed to be painting. So
Okay,
I hope
so-
you're painting dressers.
Yes, I'm painting dressers.
Okay, good.
What was the second choice there?
I don't know.
Yes. Okay, so 4 years ago when we moved into our house, our friends gave us a pair of dressers for our daughters to use.
Oh, so we're just now getting around to using them. That's
But
good.
their kids had painted them, custom painted them with their names on them and stuff. So they sat in our garage. The problem was we already had dressers that they were
fair.
outgrowing.
Our kids have not been living out of like trash bags.
Well, maybe for like 2 weeks now.
Well, now, but I mean, I'm saying for 4 years they weren't.
No, not for 4 years. We had some very nice Ethan Allen furniture, which we sold at the yard sale that we had last weekend. So there's a whole nother podcast there that we could talk about yard sales, and all that goes with it. But if you guys have any yard sale tips, I need them because I still have a garage full of stuff that needs to go. I mean, I did pretty well. I made a little over 500. A little over 500. And now I'm able to get to the dressers
And apparently paint them.
So they have the first coat. I have to wait 24 hours to do the second coat, and then I'm supposed to wait 3 days before they use them.
You'll be fine.
So they're going to still be living out of garbage bags for a couple more days.
Oh, just in time for you to be out of town.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I get to move them?
Yes.
All by myself?
You are. You're going to move them, and you're going to
Hey, Robert,
fold
what are
the clothes
you doing
nicely.
next week,
No,
buddy?
I think you need... Okay, so you need to recruit Robert and B-Rad.
Okay.
And put flooring in.
Tear up carpet.
Put
in flooring.
And put in flooring.
Do we know
before
anyone
I
that
get home.
sells flooring?
B-Rad sells
Yeah,
flooring.
he does.
B-Rad, where does B-Rad sell flooring? Little shout out here.
Lumber Liquidators.
Lumber Liquidators. So we've got to order now, though, if you're going to have it done before I get back.
Okay.
So Lumber Liquidators. Let's see what they got going on.
Okay.
And then with that, we're recruiting B-Rad. We're gonna throw in the labor for B-Rad.
Laura says yard sales are a waste of time.
Oh, Laura, I made $500.
It is a lot of work for $500.
It was a ton of work. The best part was when I left you and my mom and took the kids to a birthday party.
Right in the middle of the garage sale. That
Right in the middle of the garage sale.
makes it feel like it's a lot less
And
work.
I showered before I went and was all pretty. But yep, that was fun.
Probably, it might be close to 10 years ago, we did a yard sale at our old house. I think we made
$1,200.
I was gonna say it was over $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
And we did a Friday and a Saturday.
No, it was one day.
Was it one day?
It was one day.
And I know that we had agreed going into it that whatever was left at the end was going to Goodwill. And so
Yeah,
that was also
hard.
nice because, but
It's hard to
that was a good day.
it was a good day. And you know what did we do with that $1,200?
I have no idea.
We put flooring in.
Oh,
What are we doing with the 500 and change?
I'm sure it's gone.
It's gone. We're going to Legoland, guys. My kids. Okay, let's talk about this. Fall break. This was one of the things I told you all we talk about. So, yeah. Oh, I know which Laura said it was a waste of time. Oh, Laura. Sandra says she needs my help. Sandra, I tell you, I will not be able to make $500 next time because all that's left is clothes. This was furniture. I mentioned those Ethan Allen dressers. Those were gone. We had this beautiful marble wine rack gone. I mean, good stuff. It's totally gone. And so
But
now
Laura's right. Pennies on the dollar. Like whoever bought that wine rack,
they're lucky.
Good deal.
It was a good deal. And it's out of my garage. It had been there for 4 years.
yeah,
4 years. We are just not marble wine rack people anymore.
yeah.
No, I wish we were. We're just not.
We got that before kids.
We did.
That's why we're not marble wine rack
I
people anymore.
know, but I could
It's more
not.
of a baker's rack than a wine rack.
It was a baker's rack. I cannot give up the marble pub table. That was supposed to go on the yard sale,
Right.
but I just couldn't do it. It's just going to sit in storage until maybe 4 more years, and then we'll decide.
And then sell it in a garage
Well,
sale?
but by then our kids can maybe sit at pub height tables.
Okay.
Right now, you remember why we stopped using it.
I know why I never used
Scout
it.
fell out of it at the old house and practically cracked her face open 3 times, and then I was like, all right, we're done with this.
Yeah.
So
I never
dangerous
liked
furniture.
it because the chairs were too tall and I could not fit my legs under the table.
Yeah.
You had to sit all side saddle like a dainty lady.
Dainty lady. Yeah. Laura says, Legoland, take me. And Aaron says, so hard to give the stuff away at the end. I get it. And then Laura's laughing that I knew which Laura it was. Yeah, Megan.
And Laura's laughing that our kids fell off a chair. Jeez, Laura.
Okay, so Megan says she's learning to purge and it's gotten easier. I want to know, what do you mean by purge? Are you actually getting rid of it? Is it actually gone? Because I can purge all day long, but it's going to sit in my garage until the next time I have a yard sale. And I don't think that's actually purging. That's our babysitter calls that shuffling your shizzle.
Oh.
Weekend word.
I mean, other than the feeling of your security being compromised, if you were to wake up tomorrow and find out that someone had broken into only our garage and stolen everything, how devastated would you be? I feel like I'd just be like,
I actually think that'd be amazing because
Right.
insurance will cover it.
Insurance pays better than a garage
Insurance
sale.
pays way better than a yard sale.
Hopefully this isn't being
I
recorded.
know. Is this being recorded? Is our agent watching?
This isn't live. Are we
Like,
live yet?
Shut that off right now.
That might be an invitation. No. Yeah, I don't know. So Laura wants us
Yikes.
to do a show on how to get rid of kids' toys. Are we good at that? Or are we just going to try to figure it out for the show?
I don't know. We should probably do it at the same time that we deliver money from the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, yeah. Tooth
I know
Fairy.
we're absolutely
fail.
horrible. I've got almost half a garage full of toys.
Oh,
right
Robert
now.
was saying he's horrible. I thought he was talking about Tooth Fairy. We're horrible at that.
That too.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Tooth Fairies, that's hard. I mean, I feel like my kids, they sleep too lightly. So you got to wait till 2 in the morning to pull that off.
And then who remembers at 2 in the morning? I'm
No,
watching
I'm
Netflix.
I'm asleep.
No, you're not. You're watching Netflix, you liar.
By 2 o'clock, I'm definitely asleep.
You are a liar. So,
I hope our kids aren't watching right now.
they're not watching Weekend Words. So the Tooth Fairy once again has failed our children and not shown up.
Got to do it tonight.
Total devastation. And they she wrote this cute little note and had a double scrolled end, and it was tucked into her little Tooth Fairy pillow.
Yeah, but then they Fort Knox that pillow.
No, it was actually when I walked in to wake her up. It was there, and I almost could.
All right. Here's my brilliant idea. Why don't you order 2 Tooth Fairy pillows that are identical? That way you can
Just swap them
You can
out.
stage one up, and all you have to do is a quick swap. Even if they wake up while you're there, you can just palm the other one and be like, "Oh, I'm just checking on you. Good night," and they'll walk out of the room. It's brilliant.
Have you seen my house?
get 2
I will lose that Tooth
get
Fairy
2.
pillow. No, that's not happening. Next idea. So, yeah, exactly. Laura says the Tooth Fairy needs to write a note back. And that's part of the thing is now it's not just delivering money. There's a chore involved. And then you have to do it on a little teeny tiny card and you have to put glitter on it.
What if I did it with a magazine and cut out a bunch of letters
Oh, see, too
and
much
made it
chores.
look like a ransom note?
Too much chores. Too much chores. What about just a $5 bill and then write it on the $5 bill? But we forgot.
$5?
Penalty for forgetting?
Interest. Yeah, there's a penalty for forgetting. There's interest.
$5?
I've still got
Have
a few
you
teeth left in my mouth.
Have you
Interest.
seen how many teeth kids have? And do
I
you
know.
how many kids we have?
And our kids are
That's going to cost more than Legoland if you do $5 a
our
tooth.
kids will sit there. Last night, Scott's like, "Oh, Dad, pull my tooth out." And he goes, "Oh, it is nowhere near ready." And she went back in her room and she's like, and then she came in. She goes, "Pull it out
She
now."
wrenched on it,
Oh yeah, they will
Oh, I reached in that time. It was like It was out,
gonna throw up.
but it was still like hanging on to like a little bit of gum there or something. I don't know.
I'm
It was
gonna throw
wedged
up.
on something weird.
That's enough of that.
I'm
with
gonna
you,
throw
Katie.
up. Yeah, everybody's getting sick here. Sandra likes the idea of making a ransom note, but I liked how she said it before, a random note. So yeah, Sandra also says she's forgotten the Tooth Fairy, and that's like so sad. Your kids
Too tired.
I know. No, you're watching Netflix. Yeah. Viewer
Yeah,
ratings
because of
go
the-
down because of the Tooth Fairy thing and the tooth nastiness that you're talking about. Okay,
I'm
so
not still talking about it. You
another
are.
thing that someone mentioned is that they try to sell stuff on that Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
And here's what I'm going to say: some of those people no-show you all the time.
Well, I for our garage sale, I went through and found the big items. I take a picture, I put on Facebook Marketplace, and in the description I said, if this is still listed, it's still here. I'm not holding for anything unless you pay me on Facebook. And one person did.
Yeah, that's
She
how we
paid
sold
me.
the
I
Ethan Allen's
immediately marked
furniture.
it sold. I put a sold sign on it at the yard sale.
Yeah.
If something sold to some rando that came by that had no idea it was on
Rando.
Facebook, I'd go in and mark it sold on Facebook. I had another guy said he really wanted a football jersey. He's like, but I've got to do something, and then I can have that. I was like, all right, well, if you don't pay me on Facebook, I'm going to
Not
sell it.
holding it, yeah.
And my daughter had already pulled it aside to hold it for her friend that swore he'd be back in 20 minutes.
Your daughter, the used car salesman at the
Yes.
yard sale.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Wait,
now
but
that I've
hang on,
said
leave it-
that,
leave it-
everybody's gonna
yeah.
know. They're like, "Oh, I was at your yard sale."
Yeah. So 2 hours later, that kid did legit come back and get it. But so then I texted the guy. I was like, "Hey, it's gone." He's like, "Oh man, I had just left," and I was like,
Told you.
told you to pay me.
You had a warning.
"You got to pay."
You had a warning. Okay, so someone mentioned this Facebook Marketplace thing, and that's kind of hard. But I like to buy my children these really pretty dresses, right? I mean,
Yes.
do I like to do that? Like, how
I'm-
much do I like this, Jacob?
How am I supposed to answer that? Yes.
Well, you
do?
get really upset with me because you get PayPal notifications. Like,
Well, yeah, let's make it clear. I'm not upset that you're buying them nice dresses.
Mm-hmm.
I just get annoyed with the number of because you always buy those with PayPal, and that's the only thing you buy. Like all the time, I'm in the middle of I'll be sitting in the studio here working, and my phone will vibrate. Oh, I'll pull it out, look at it.
I bought something.
Yep. Yeah. More.
I wish we could turn those notifications off so that you didn't know when I bought things like donut
Oh, that's
pajamas.
sneaky.
I know.
Donut pajamas.
Yeah, those came in the mail yesterday. Not for me, for 4 children. Okay.
And you want to
so,
give these kids $5 a tooth?
No, I don't. Just this one time because I feel like, did you see her face this morning?
No, I missed it.
Oh,
She
man.
devastated.
Devastated. Crushed. So
Maybe the note from the tooth fairy should say, "I didn't come last night because your tooth wasn't ready to come out yet, and you weren't on my schedule."
that should be, that's really complicated. You can write that one tonight.
there
The little tiny,
I'll email it to her.
we got Rob Mountain watching tonight. He says, howdy. But Sandra says her girl's grandma gets them dresses all the time. Yes, I am obsessed with buying these dresses. And the cool thing is that typically they have held really good value to where I am on these resale Facebook groups where you can buy, sell, trade. You can say what you're in search of if you're looking for this specific dress. And so today I spent 2.5 hours and I listed 45 boutique dresses online.
I mean, that's
Did
2
you
to
get
3 minutes a piece. That's pretty good.
Did you get the PayPal notifications that I made money?
No.
Yeah, I made money today.
It's probably in my email, but I don't get the.
Just
whatever
when I
reason
spend
we
it. Look at him
my- well,
spying on me.
But something about it's like it's set up through Facebook Messenger. I get a Facebook message from PayPal. That's the notification I'm getting.
Well, they should tell you when I get paid too, because I sold some today. So, selling dresses, that's what I'm doing. Those are the ones that didn't go out for the yard sale. So, I'm pretty
because you knew you
excited.
could make more online.
I figured I could make more online. So far, I've sold 4.
More than $2.
Oh, more than $2.
What was the most expensive clothing thing you had outside at the yard?
Yeah, we
Was
were
it
$2,
Yeah.
and we were selling 2 for $1 or
Laura
$2.
would be so proud.
So proud.
Pennies on the dollar.
Estevan is watching.
What's up, Estevan?
Good to see you, man. So yeah, it was.
Aaron says I sound like her husband.
Yeah.
Is that my
Not
my
your voice.
or
No, who
my,
you
my
are.
mannerisms?
Who you are?
For the record, I don't know Aaron. I don't have a
just-
secret wife on the side.
Who you are?
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I'm aware.
Like,
When do you have time for
this
that?
would be an awkward time for that conversation to come up. We would probably get more viewers than ever
All right.
before. Like,
well, speaking
He'll
of
be-
that, one of our friends was talking tonight. We were talking about weight loss, And he said that he had gained a lot of weight during his divorce. And now he has lost a ton of weight. And he's looking pretty good.
So you're saying that you think I need to lose weight?
I'm just saying, like...
And so I should
like
divorce you? Where is
Show's
this?
taking a dramatic turn right now.
This-
you were talking about your secret wife. I don't know. So I'm just saying, like, it was a good segue to what I was going to talk about also was weight loss. And he has a cheat day. I have 7 cheat days a week.
Well, if you have a secret wife, you have to have a cheat day. Oh, you're not talking about that still.
Food. So I have 7 cheat days a week. How many have you had lately?
Oh, man, I don't know.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
officially back on our diet today,
Which is good because
which is
I
good.
think tomorrow we have a company lunch,
You skipping it?
and then I have a weekend trip.
So are you skipping the company lunch tomorrow? We agreed we shook on it this morning. All in this week.
I'll eat smart at the company lunch.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I'm not gonna get like the mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese plate.
Tomorrow's Jacob's cheat day, as is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You left out Thursday.
And Thursday. Oh my gosh. Why do we go all in? Like, you just like shut down my weekend, but you get to go eat whatever you want.
Oh, I'm gonna be smart.
That's
I
cool.
promise.
Because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hit my goal, and then you're still going to be on this diet.
Yeah, I can take it.
I know. So we've been talking about our diet. Some of you guys know it'll be a year. It's a year for you now. It's a year for me next week. You went on right after your retreat.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
during your retreat, you were on it, weren't you?
I don't know.
Right
I
after.
think
Nah,
it was
'cause
after.
yeah.
It
So
was like the first week of October that we started that diet.
yeah, so a year. In the first like 5 or 6 months, how much weight did you lose?
In 3 to 4 months, I lost 65 pounds.
Yeah, it was great. It was
Well,
great, and
For the record, I have not gained all of it back.
But you've gained
I'm
some of it back?
Still down. I've gained.
yeah, I've gained 15
healthy
back of
portion
my
of it back.
70. I lost 70 pounds in those 6-7 months.
I wanted to gain enough back so that in the end, I can say how much I lost by adding the two diets together.
No, you don't get to do that.
If you lose
No.
50 pounds and gain back 40 and then lose 50 more pounds,
No.
don't you get to say I lost
No.
100 pounds?
Not in my opinion.
Oh, shoot.
Megan
There
says
goes that
calories count on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sandra has 7 cheat days. Man, she must have a good metabolism, though. Sandra says I need to do cardio, but yeah.
Wait,
So
Sandra needs to do cardio, or
that's
she's
what
saying
she
that
says.
you need to do cardio?
I definitely need to do cardio.
Okay.
I
Because sometimes I can't see these comments as you're reading them, so I thought
What
Sandra
do
was
you-
like, Katie, you need to do cardio. Like,
no,
wow.
but yeah, she's right. If
I
she
said
was,
that
but
once,
that's
and I
not
got
what she
in
was
big
saying.
trouble.
Big trouble. I remember one time when we first started dating. Do you remember this? We went through the
No,
Taco Bell drive-through, and you placed your order, and I placed my order, and then you're like, I was not even done, and you're like, I think that's enough.
I do.
And I remember looking at you like,
I think that's it. Well,
oh
Taco
my
Bell.
God.
Taco Bell's so cheap, you just start to like, I'll have that, and I'll have
Well,
that,
yeah,
and I'll have that.
I just wanted to try it. Like Taco Bell is good. Like, how many ways can you put beans
Is-
on something?
It's tonight the Taco Bell of shows.
It's not the Taco
Because
Bell.
we're trying a lot of different things.
A buffet of of things. So, Aaron says, "What diet are you doing?" Okay, so we were doing a medical diet through our doctor called New Directions.
Sure.
Yep, and it was insane, intense, if you will.
Yeah, but in many ways it was easy.
It was super easy. You go
It's
to your doctor,
It's 3 to 4 days of hell, and it's really not that bad.
except for everybody around you is eating good food and you're not. It's 100% drinking this product. So it was
it's
like
shakes,
shakes,
soups,
soups,
and
and
bars.
puddings,
Candy
and
bars.
sometimes bars. Shakes, soups, and puddings. And they were okay, but like food is better. And I don't know. So here's the thing: it was 800 calories a day, 800, and only 40 grams of carbs a day. A day, not per meal, per day. Like someone was telling me the other day, like how hard it was to stay under 60 carbs per meal, and I was like, "Whoa, I
Per
love
meal?
that! Yeah, that's so great."
Well, it's a slice of bread. Like
Hey,
probably-
look, there's Will. Will Westdyke is on here.
saw
He
that.
says, y'all look great. My old neighbors, wow, keep up the good work. How are the kiddos? So Will actually lost a ton of weight too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember that. Like, it was like when we see him in the summer and then we didn't see him all winter. And then he came out and we're like, whoa.
Who's this guy?
Who is, like, we didn't recognize him. Yeah, we've been through a lot with Will. Man, good to see you, or not, I guess. I mean, hear from you, Will. But yeah, that was, that Will's from our old neighborhood. Yep. What do you think?
A quick side note, a single slice of bread typically has about 10 carbs. So we are per meal trying to have as many carbs as a single slice of bread on this diet.
Yeah, but we don't get to eat bread.
No, I know, but I'm
I'm just
giving you an idea.
So totally crazy. But yeah, so our new diet is we're drinking these shakes from Costco. So they have a little more sugars.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah. Name that movie, guys. So they have a little more sugars than what we were on, but we're going to try it and see if it works because our doctor is no longer supporting the diet plan. And we were booted. Like, they're like, nope, you're out. So we're done.
Well, but they booted everybody.
They booted everybody, but they really booted us. They're like, you didn't come to this meeting, so you're out. So we were out. Yeah, so we could go sign up somewhere else, which we may still do. But right now, we're going to try the Costco plan.
Kind of. I've seen stuff before, but because we were doing something else, I didn't look into it. Mm-hmm. I keep seeing ads and hearing ads. I heard something on the radio today for Noom, Noom. I'm curious if anyone's tried that. It's an app that claims you'll lose weight by having you change your habits.
Well, that's isn't that all that it's about? Like,
it is, but that's the extent of what I know about it. It's not an app that you have to buy product through. I think it doesn't sound. They don't claim to be a calorie counting app, but maybe they are. I'm interested. There's a 14-day free trial. I don't know how much it costs afterwards. Anyway, I'm just curious if anyone's used Noom. If you recommend it, if it's worth it, if it's way too expensive, I don't know.
I just want to eat food. I think I'm going to try something where I get to eat food next, but I'm going to try this Costco thing for a while because my class reunion is coming up.
You could do the all grapefruit.
Before that, I want to tell you, Sandra says, I think I'd die without pretzels. And I was going to be like, what? But now I see she's saying Auntie Anne's. So I'm glad she meant the soft pretzels because those are good. My mouth is watering. Jacob says,
and Will's on here talking to me about F1 now.
He is. Can we
take a 2-minute?
No, we can't. We're not talking about F1. Sorry, Will. No, dang. Will.
We'll talk F1 another time, buddy.
We'll talk F1 another time. So yeah, I don't know where I was just going to tell you something. Oh, about my class reunion.
Yes.
So how many of you guys out there have gone to your class reunion or are going to your class reunion? I want to know like some tips for that because mine is coming up. And
are you going to admit which one it is?
No.
The Big Ten.
Yep. Big Ten here, baby. 10-year reunion. I was always obsessed with class reunions. Like my favorite movie. And I even wore a dress from this movie to my winter formal. But my favorite movie was Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Never heard of it. All right. In the booth. Have you heard of that?
Oh, we're asking these guys.
What was it?
Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
I have seen it.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
B-Rad, have you seen it? Okay, cool. Okay. You're the only man in this room that has not seen it, Jacob.
I'm the only man in this room. They're in another room.
Okay.
It's very true.
Okay. So my class reunion is all the way out in California, and I'm planning it. Yep. And you're not going with me?
Oh, I guess not.
No, you're not. I mean, not because I don't want you to, because we have to fly during Thanksgiving, and it's like $600 round trip. And then if we multiply that by 2,
there's no way I'm worth $600.
No, but then who's going to watch the kids? Oh, and the only reason I got a $600 flight is because I was willing to fly on Thanksgiving, and I can't leave until Wednesday after Thanksgiving because that's when ticket prices go down to $600. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, so how much would it have been if you had flown if you had flown your ideal schedule?
Easy $1,100. Yeah, so I calculated the cost of the babysitter and inconveniencing you, and I decided $600 is where we'll go. So that's where we're going.
That second one probably doesn't have a very high price tag.
Oh my gosh, that's not true. But anyway, Erin has hers this weekend, and she's not going. What, Erin?
And she loves that movie. I've never heard of this.
Oh, it's so good.
I guess I'm adding this to my list.
Add this to your list. And then my friend Jenny messaged me today. Let's see. She said there's a movie that she wants me to see because she thinks I'd really enjoy it, and it's called 10 Years, and it's got, I don't know this actress, Kate Mara. I'm like out of the loop on
I
actresses
think I know who
here.
that is.
I got to Google her real quick. Kate Mara. Oh, Zoe Barnes, the Netflix political drama House of Cards. Yeah,
that's
we
what
do
I thought.
know
Yeah, I
her.
was gonna say, yeah, she's on
Okay,
that show.
so that's gonna be good. So yeah, so we're gonna go watch that one first. Then you can watch Romy and Michelle's. But
Maybe I'll
true
do that while you're out of
story-
town.
Yeah, that that sounds like what you should do. You could have the guys over, watch
couple
Romy and
guys over.
Michelle's,
Let's-
and
hey guys,
put the
movie
flooring
night at my
down. Movie night and moving furniture night. So much fun.
We'll just get some wine. We'll get in touch with our emotions.
Yeah, sounds like fun. So, where are you guys all going on fall break? We already told you we're going to Legoland, but we have to leave Dad behind for a little while. He'll join us for the Legoland.
But I'll make it to Legoland.
You'll make it to Legoland.
Legoland.
But he has a little bit of anxiety right now because I am flying out with all 4 children by myself.
And I, for the record, I have anxiety for you too.
Ages 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Yes.
3 and 5 are like very
3 and 5.
crap shooting, like how they're just a crapshoot, like how they're gonna act. I don't know.
They're gamblers.
No, stop it. Like you just never know how they're gonna act or behave. But that's not always great. So 3, 5, 7, and 9. I'm flying
they're gonna
with
act
them
like
by myself.
They're going to act like 3 and 5-year-olds.
They are. And then I'm spending basically a week with them without you. And then you're flying to Colorado, and then I'm flying to Colorado to meet you, and we're leaving them with my parents for 5 days.
I'm looking forward to that part.
Yeah, that's going to be so fun. And then we fly from Colorado together back to California.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to take the kids to Legoland for 2 days.
Right.
One night, my kids conned us into it. Never say yes until you know how much it's going to cost. I mean, I thought, how much could Legoland cost? You know, like what, $40 a person? It's not going to be as expensive as Disneyland. So I was like, yeah, $40 a person. We can do Legoland. It's drivable. And then like a week later, they're like, now they had me for Legoland. They're like, oh my gosh, Mom, can we stay in the Legoland hotel?
And this is all from the Lego movie,
The Lego
right?
movie, which
it's
was
a
on the DVD player in our
preview.
van.
It's like one of the previews before the
It
Lego
was
movie.
like a commercial, basically, because the
And
only
because-
way my kids see commercials is in hotels or
Right.
before DVDs.
So because of that, when they do see commercials, they are like locked in. Because we
Locked in.
don't watch
Yeah.
real
because they
TV
think it's
at
part of the
home.
show. Like it's a little mini show for them. So they're like, Mom, can we stay at the Lego hotel where we get to sleep on Legos and eat Legos? And I'm thinking like,
Whoa.
don't
You
we
just
sleep
say
on Legos?
sleep on
That's
Legos?
what they said. And I feel like I sleep on Legos
Are they
at
going to
least once a week.
sprinkle Legos down the hall of the hotel room so when I go to get ice in the middle of the night, I can like step on them and
you
hate
feel
my
like
life?
you're at home, so we could just stay at home. The eating Legos, I don't know for sure on purpose we've ever done that, but
Eating Legos?
that's what they said. I don't know. And so I was like, that would be really fun
This
because
is not sounding like a good trip
the
anymore.
next time that we, get out there, they'll be too old to really enjoy Legoland. So I was like, yeah, we can totally stay at the Lego hotel. So I come home and I look to see how much the Lego hotel is. And it's very expensive. It's like more than Great Wolf Lodge expensive. Did you know that? Like,
Yes.
would you have guessed it was going to be that?
Yes.
Oh, see, not me. I was like, it didn't seem like it was going to be. So we are going to stay for one night. We did not get a deal. I mean, it was like a little bit of a deal, I guess. But Legoland for our family to go on a day pass, I think, if I recall, was $74 per person.
Bleh.
Yeah. So we were like $74 a person. That's nearly $600 for our family to go. And that's like not even included. Like that's barely any food,
That's some rough math from you?
Rough math. Yeah. Like
Okay.
that's totally rough math. Okay, $500 for 6 people to go. 500 you want to go? B-Rad's doing the math for me. So what did I say?
That's
74?
still half the price of Disney.
Right. Still half the price of Disney, but so
Hey, is Disney 140 a person per day?
at least
It's close to it,
200. Isn't
at
it like
least.
200 per person per day at Disney? I don't know. But yeah, so then
Depending season.
we called because apparently you can get better prices at Costco for Legoland. Fun fact. So we called Costco, figured out what it was going to cost, and basically they sell a 2-day pass and I think it was like $84 for 2 days.
That's a good deal.
That was an okay deal.
Compared to 74 for one?
Yeah.
$10
so
for a second.
then
Okay.
I called to figure out this hotel thing. Because I feel like the hotel, we're a large family. If you have a smaller family, it would be way less expensive for you because we are too many people for the capacity of a normal Lego room, and they like count.
That's us too. That's us too.
Yeah.
So we're just going to the beach.
Yeah, just go to the beach so we called and found out. So like I think the room was like going to be like $500 or $600 for the night. So I called and then I found out that if we booked this room, it would be like we get a 2-day pass for free for everybody, for kids, I think. So somehow the kids get to play for free at Legoland if you book this room. So
I guess that just means we have to send them out and take naps in the room.
on Legos.
On
So
Legos.
when it was all
They'll
said
be
and
fine.
done, they of course, like I was like, all right, here's how much it is. And I'll tell you guys, don't worry, I'm full disclosure here. So then she was like, "And would you like to add valet to your package so that you can just drive up and leave your car and we'll park it for you and you can get it whenever you want and you can just walk straight into the park?" And I was like, "Yes, I would." And then she's like, "And then would you like to add a charactered meal with your kids so that you can enjoy a meal when the park closes and it's buffet?" And you know, we like a buffet. And it'll be so much fun. And I was like, "Yes, I would." And she's like, "And then," I was like, "No more." No more. And then,
And then?
no
No,
more.
and then.
So there was nothing beyond that. And when it's all said and done, I did get out for less than $1,000.
There you go. Disney is
Wait, don't you want to know?
Disney. Oh, I thought I thought that was the answer.
No, I got out for less than $1,000.
I thought that was the answer.
$996.64
That's
for
less than
one
1,000.
night at the Legoland Hotel.
2 days.
2 days at
How many
Legoland
meals?
Park. Breakfast and dinner.
So dinner. Okay. Yeah.
She wanted me to add on the $20 per person souvenir cup. And I was like, no, we'll probably just buy one and share it. And then she wanted me to add on the photo
those
package.
souvenir cups are the size of our 3-year-old.
I know. And then she wanted me to add on the photo package, which I almost went for because you and I really liked the photo package when we went to Kings Island,
That was fun.
which we might do it. I just figured we'd pay the extra $5 or $10 that it'll cost to get it there.
I'll have to look. I feel like at Kings Island it was like the price of like getting 2 photos anyway, but then you can get them at every roller
But have we
coaster
done
and-
with anything with those photos?
No,
no.
but it was fun for
All
the
right,
day.
how much is Disney?
All right, Disney is $116 per day for adults and $111 for a kid.
And that's one park.
Why the $5 discount for kids? That's like
And that's one park. That's one park. That's not a
Okay.
park hopper. But we like to work with our friends at Hi Ho Vacations.
Yes.
And because they will maximize that for you.
Right.
Not sponsored. Just telling you.
Well, what's a park hopper pass?
A park hopper means you can go to all the parks.
No, what's that cost?
Oh, a lot more.
Brad, get back to work.
A
Googling.
lot more.
More Googling in the
I
control
wanted to
room.
tell you guys tonight we are at Edge Media Studios in downtown Indy, hosted by my husband's fabulous employer, Edge Media Studios. So if you're interested in doing a podcast or live stream, contact them and they'll give you a pretty good deal.
I can run the board from in the room.
Yes, he can.
I can be on the show with you.
You can be on the show. No,
You
don't
don't
do
want
that. Don't
You
do
don't
that.
want that. You don't want that.
And then also tonight's show is sponsored by Gateway Hancock Health, which is located on the east side. What was that?
I'm pointing at the logo.
I just got to.
I know
There
it
you
doesn't
go.
make sense if you look
It
at me, but if
doesn't
you look
make
at the monitor to see what's
sense.
going on, I'm pointing at the logo.
They have generously sponsored our show this year, and just want to tell you, I went out to tour their brand new facility, the Gateway facility, and it's urgent care, labs, imaging at a very, very affordable rate, especially compared to all the other places that you're going to go. And they have amazing, it's not like you're getting like cheaper equipment than you would at the hospital. You are getting better service, the exact same labs and imaging done, the exact same care. And it's for a better price. Plus, you're going to know exactly what you're going to pay, and it comes on one bill. So just 15 minutes or less from New Palestine, Greenfield, McCordsville, Lawrence, Irvington, and the east side of Indianapolis. So definitely check them out if you're looking for urgent care or if you just need to get labs or imaging done. So, okay, you were showing me the rate. A park hopper is $189 for adults, $169 for children. But if you use a planner, they can definitely get that better for you. And that's for one day. But
Man.
okay, so Sandra says Disney would cost us over $1,800 for park passes. That was their one world summer tour. Yeah, we would like to go do Disney at some point. But I learned my lesson after going by myself 2 years ago. I will not ever go again without having someone plan it for me because I'm just not like Disney fluent. I don't know. So, well, hey guys, we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, what we always say to each other here after the show is, do you know what I'm going to say? You don't know what I'm going to say. When the show's over, I tell my husband, go take out the garbage.
Oh,
It's trash night for us. So
Yeah.
if it's your trash night, don't forget to take out the garbage. So thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you probably next Tuesday. And we're hoping where I will not have a co-host with me. I will be live from my hotel room in Virginia.
yeah. I'm not going to switch
So
the cameras
fun.
there.
So fun. So see you guys all later. Thank you again for watching.